Hello viewers. In this presentation, we are going to talk about oscillatory or vibratory motion. Oscillatory motions are periodic in nature. The motion which repeats itself after a regular interval of time is called periodic motion. For example, the revolution of Earth around Sun is a periodic motion. If a body in periodic motion moves along the same path to and fro about a definite point, then the motion of the body is vibratory motion or oscillatory motion. For example, the motion of the bob of swinging pendulum is oscillatory motion. A simple harmonic motion is an important type of oscillatory motion. A particle is said to execute simple harmonic motion if the acceleration of the particle is proportional to the displacement and always directed towards the equilibrium position. Mathematically, it can be expressed as A directly proportional to minus of x, which implies A is equal to minus of omega square x. Therefore, force is equal to minus of m omega square x. We can integrate this equation and obtain the expression for position and velocity of a particle executing simple harmonic motion. These expressions clearly demonstrate that for a particle executing simple harmonic motion, displacement from the equilibrium position varies sinusoidally with time. The position, velocity, and acceleration plots for a particle executing simple harmonic motion is shown here. The maximum possible distance from the equilibrium position is termed as amplitude. From the above set of equations, we can observe that position and velocity depends on the factor omega t plus delta. This is known as phase of the motion. Amplitude and phase of the motion are independent physical quantities. When a body oscillates in simple harmonic motion, it is acted upon by a restoring force which tends to bring it to the equilibrium position. Due to this force, there is a potential energy in the body. Moreover, as the body is in motion, it has kinetic energy. Here, the expression for potential and kinetic energies are shown. The expression for total energy is obtained. Expression for total energy is E equal to half of ma square. For a particle executing simple harmonic motion, both m and a are constant. Hence, total energy of a particle executing simple harmonic motion at any instant must be constant. The same concept is also shown in form of a graphical representation. Graphically, we can also represent simple harmonic motion as a projection of circular motion. The diagram shows over time the projection of a circular motion creates a simple harmonic motion. There are many examples of bodies executing simple harmonic motion. Time period for some of the examples are given here. When a mass is attached to a horizontal spring, then its time period of vibration is t equal to 2 pi square root of m by k. Now for multiple spring system, the expression gets modified as t equal to 2 pi square root of m by k equivalent. For series spring system, k equivalent can be obtained using the equation 1 upon k equivalent is equal to 1 upon k1 plus 1 upon k2. Now for parallel spring system, k equivalent can be obtained as k equivalent equal to k1 plus k2. In case the mass is loaded in between two spring system as shown here, then k equivalent becomes k1 plus k2. All these k's represent the spring constant of respective springs. For simple pendulum, expression for time period is t equal to 2 pi square root of L by g. For practical pendulum, expression for time period is t equal to 2 pi square root of I by mgd. For torsional pendulum, expression for time period is t equal to 2 pi square root of I by k. Oscillatory liquid column in a U-tube is having time period of vibration t equal to 2 pi square root of h by g. Here, the period of oscillation doesn't depend on the density of liquid. Time period of oscillation of a floating cylinder is t equal to 2 pi square root of h by g. We have seen in the chapter of gravitation, if we could dig a tunnel along Earth's diameter and drop an object in it, then the object would have execute simple harmonic motion. In this case, the time period of oscillation is going to be t equal to square root 3 pi by g rho. The oscillations whose amplitude remains constant with time are called undamped oscillations. And if amplitude goes on decreasing over time, then it is called damped oscillation. The graphical representation for both type of oscillations are shown here. It is observed when a body capable of oscillating is displaced from its equilibrium position and left free, it begins to oscillate with a definite frequency. This frequency is known as natural frequency of the body. When a body is made to vibrate with its own natural frequency, it is said to be executing free oscillation. When a body is maintained in a state of oscillation by an external periodic force of frequency other than the natural frequency of the body, the oscillations are called forced oscillation. When a body is maintained in a state of oscillations by a periodic force having the same frequency as the natural frequency of the body, the oscillations are called resonant oscillation.